Hi guys, it's Luann and welcome back to my channel. Tonight I'm going to show you how I prepare my favorite side dish, roasted cauliflower. Get ready. Okay, so let me show you the ingredients that we will be using tonight. We have one full head of cauliflower. And did you know that you could actually use cauliflower even if it's over a week old? In fact, that head is about 2 weeks or so old. Cauliflower lasts a long time. It's a great vegetable to have on hand, especially if you're doing a low carb or ketogenic diet. Also tonight we will be using black pepper, turmeric because it happens to be my favorite add-in. I can't even tell you what it tastes like. I just know it's supposed to be good for us, so I put it in. Some garlic powder, some pink Himalayan sea salt, and then I've also have 4 ounces of grated cheese. That's a combination of cheddar and Monterey Jack. I figured we'll try something different tonight, add a little cheese to it. We'll also be using some avocado oil, which is not shown in the picture. And I've already set my oven to 400, let's see, you can see there, 400 degrees. So are you ready? Let's start preparing for this delicious side dish. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our cauliflower and we're going to first clean off any of the older parts. As I said, this one has been in for over a week, and you'll see that it can actually start to turn a little bit on the outside. That can be easily scraped off. It does no damage to the cauliflower at all. So we're going to take that off, and then we're going to break it apart into florets. Cutting a cauliflower into small florets can be sort of a little challenge, at least for me. So what I try to do is I take my large knife and I go along the stem to try to break apart those florets from the stem and make it a little bit easier to start. So go all the way around here, and then we should be able to start pulling off the florets. Okay. You probably use a Sentoco knife, which is the flatter, larger, flatter blade, and that would probably make it a little simpler than using the fillet knife that I just had. So see, as you can see, I'm pulling off the florets right from the stem. They're coming off rather easy. You just break them apart. Now, am I going to use them this large? Oh no, absolutely not. We're going to cut them down even further. So let me just get the rest of them off, and then we will discard. We'll put this aside for our compost. Imagine if you're doing soup, you can certainly save that. My mom used to save everything for soup. So here are the florets. We're going to break them down a little bit further, and then we'll go to our next step. Okay, as you can see, I've cut these all down, those larger florets, into small pieces, more bite-sized pieces, to just make it easier to eat. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take all of these pieces, and we're actually, with our clean hands, put them in this large mixing bowl. So let's go ahead and do that. My little guys are down on the floor. I don't know if you can see their little heads there, but I will show you. Hold on one second. Where are they? All right, there they are. That's Booch and Bolt, and they are waiting for Mommy to drop more cauliflower on the floor, because when I cut it, sometimes they shoot off, you know, the stems shoot off, and they play catch. Who can catch the piece first? Yeah, it's challenging to be in the kitchen with them because you'd think that they had never eaten before. They are have amazing appetites. So let's put all this in here. Okay. And once that's in here, all of these pieces, oh, that one's a little bit kind of big, so I'm just going to slice that in half like that. Makes a lot of little pieces. And we're going to put that all in here. Okay. And we'll probably save those little things for them. They like that. So it's a little tiny pieces of cauliflower. Okay, so we have everything in our bowl. So the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to drizzle some olive oil on top of it. Now I use, this one is olive oil, but it really does, olive oil. Avocado oil I'm using tonight. You can definitely use olive oil if you prefer. I'm going to just put a bit on there like that. Okay, just enough to lightly coat it. And now let's put our seasoning. So I have our salt. And with pink Himalayan sea salt does have a much stronger taste than your regular table salt. So you do want to be careful how much you put in the cauliflower because it does have more of an intensity than the white. Now we're going to also put in some black pepper. If you have white pepper, that would work as well. So I'm going to have some black pepper in here. And now I'm going to add the turmeric. Now this is optional, absolutely optional. I just happen to prefer to have it, but it is not required. It's just something I tend to put into most of the vegetables that I make. My egg salads, my egg and avocado salad, tuna salads, any of those things I do put the turmeric in there. Okay, so now we're going to take and we're going to just mix this up with our hands. Stu, I used to hear how God gave us 2 of the best fork and spoons here. I guess they'd be forks. So this will match. You know, it doesn't seem like there's enough oil in here for me at this point, so I'm going to add a little bit more of the avocado oil. I'm going to mix that all up, and then we will lay it out on our pan. Well, before we go and put this on our parchment-lined roasting pan, Luann totally forgot that she was adding 4 ounces of cheddar cheese to this recipe. Now, I was debating on whether or not I was going to put this on the tray and then sprinkle the cheese or mix it. So I think we're going to do a little bit of both. So we're going to put, say, half or better of the cheese in here. So in a way, I'm hoping that the end result, we'll find out together, is like a little bit of an au gratin. Although I'm not putting any cream in here, we're just going to be roasting it, but the cheese is going to have to melt, right? Okay. All right, let's mix this up really good, and we'll put it on the roasting pan. Well, I don't know, guys, when I put it on the cheese and I mixed it all up, because I've never done that before. We had a winner on the floor there, because one came out of the pan. That would have been Bolt. He's faster than Booch when it comes to food dodging. But when I put it all in on the cheese and we mixed it up in the bowl, it turned out that a lot of that cheese sat at the bottom. So we don't really know how this is going to fare, but I'm glad we didn't put all of the cheese in, because now we can sprinkle the cheese on the top, and then hopefully all of the pieces will have some cheese on it. So let's sprinkle that, and then we're going to put it in our oven for 40 minutes. 400 degrees, 40 minutes. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay guys, let's see how far we've gotten now after about 16 minutes in the oven. The cheese melted pretty quickly, and I have already stirred it twice. What we're actually looking for is an end result of it browning, that golden brown color that we're familiar with roasted vegetables. The other thing I want to point out, though, in case you didn't notice it, I had showed you that we were putting garlic on there, but when I put all the ingredients in the bowl, I eliminated the garlic by mistake. So as I was putting this in the oven, I said, oops, and then I put the garlic, I sprinkled the garlic on top of the cauliflower, gave it a good stir while it was in the pan, and so there is the garlic is in there. Gotta have garlic, right? All right, so we're looking probably more like 35 minutes and 40, but remember, we're looking for a golden color and a tenderness to the cauliflower. Well, I did go the full 40 minutes. As you can see, it has that nice golden color, so let's pull this out and see what we got. Well, there you have it. It's tender, it's golden. There is that slight tinge of yellow there from the turmeric, the signature whenever I use that spice. But it is ready to go. We have some chili that was made yesterday, and I made some chili for dinner last night. We've got leftovers, so this is going to make a great complement to that dish. So thanks so much for watching, and if you have any ideas for cauliflower, please feel free to post it below in the comments. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. We'd greatly appreciate it. Have a great night. Bye.